Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rainbow Six Siege video. In this video we're going to be going over some of the latest patch details. More specifically, we're going to be talking about Finka. We're going to take a look at her changes to see if her nerfs make her more balanced or less balanced. First, let's take a look at her actual changes. Her ability duration was reduced from 20 seconds down to 10 seconds, her stun grenades were replaced by frags, smoke's gas does less damage to buffed individuals, and the ADS modifier was reduced from -50% to -25%. Let's discuss the duration reduction. Basically, they cut how long her buff lasts by half. I see this as a huge nerf and a great deal of balance. Before this nerf, you could easily activate her buff, plan an attack, rush, and properly secure the objective. Now you actually have to be cautious when you use her ability. If you use it too early in the round, you might not get a chance to use all activations, or you have to decide if you want to manually revive someone or use your ability, because it may be more useful later in the match. Not only does this make her more balanced, but I think it'll make her a lot more interesting to play. Plus, maybe I won't constantly be rushed when a Finka is playing on the attacking team. Then her stun grenades were replaced. Honestly, I see this more as a buff. Stun grenades can be useful, but a well-cooked frag just adds so much more killing potential, especially in ranked. There's really not too much to say other than that. Now the smoke gas damage reduction. I find it interesting. I guess this was their way of balancing out the buff time reduction. Attackers now have a shorter buff time, but they could probably rush through a smoke canister if they're quick enough. I also see this as a buff to Finka, since smoke isn't as big as a threat as he once was. And finally, we have the ADS time reduction. For those that are a little confused by this, in the past, Finka's buff cut your ADS time in half, meaning if it took you 1 second to ADS unbuffed, wall buffed it only took you half a second. Now the buff only decreases your ADS by -25%. This should really help with the Finka buff rush problem. Before, an Ashe could easily round a corner, ADS, and shoot accurately before you even knew what was going on. Now she can still do that, but with the longer ADS time, she might miss a few shots, giving you a chance to return fire or just to run away. Honestly, this mostly comes down to player skill, but the ADS time reduction might affect the successfulness of Finka rushes, so I'm going to count it as a nerf. Now, is Finka more or less balanced? I think she's more balanced. No matter how you slice it, her ability duration is half of what it once was, meaning attacking teams are going to need to coordinate better and be faster on their assaults. This gives attacking teams less room for error and really stress her ability timing, increasing her skill ceiling. In casual, I think this is definitely going to affect the effectiveness of Finka's, but in ranked, I think teams will be able to play around these changes and do just as well as they were. Also, the ADS time really hurts. You can't just tap the aim button and instantly be pinpoint accurate. The extra half second or whatever it may be can really make a difference in Siege. Either way, I'm just interested to see how these changes are going to affect her pick ban rate. Now that's it for this video. I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Finka deserved these nerfs? Will you be playing Finka less or more? And do you want me to do a video over all the patch notes? I don't know, so let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and clicking the notification bell. It really helps me out and it ensures that you always have some Siege content to watch. I'm the Battle Moon, and I will see you in the next Siege.